we're back. So last time we formed the Grand Company of Eorzea, and uh, then the twins' dad showed up and disowned them because he's a jerk. And now I'm sitting in Kane-sana's chair. So now let's see what Kane-sana has to say. Death unto Dawn. That's an ominous quest name. While Charlene's stance is indeed disappointing, we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted from the challenge before us. There is much more to be done. I shall begin by sharing the Forum's response with my counterparts in the Alliance. Meanwhile, I would ask that the Scions... Grave tidings, Walking Ones! Grave tidings! Calm yourself, my gentle friend. What has occurred? These ones who went to see Feathered Ones sent terrible news. Destroying Ones have appeared in Zelphatal. Destroying Ones, captured Ones, destroying Ones and captured Ones, and even frightful godly Ones. Feathered Ones didn't stand a chance and were sent flapping and squawking. When did this happen? Is it too late to help them? Too late, yes, much too late. But luckily, Destroying Ones were only passing through and continued on west. Feathered Ones, who did not fight, were left unharmed. West? That would be to Kurthus. My lady, the Ishgardians report that the Telophoroi have emerged from the eastern highlands of Kurthus and are marching at speed. Though their purpose has yet to be determined, the Cartano Flats would seem their most likely destination. Lord Emmerich has already dispatched his forces and requests our immediate support. Tell him we shall have it. The time has come for the Grand Company of Eorzea to prove its worth. Well, mayhap it is a mercy that we do not have time to stew upon our misfortunes. Come, my friends, let us make haste to Cartano. Wait, this one almost forgot. Destroying Ones were said to be led by Cackling Robed One. This one must see that all Walking Ones know. Farewell. So, Van Daniel's there. Van Daniel? Who else? It was only a matter of time before that grinning maniac showed himself again. I shall have an airship ready to bear you to Cartano. Pray see to your preparations and report to the landing with all haste. Thanks. At once, my lady. Let us away. Bum, bum, bum. All right. To the Carline Canopy. This is the one I want. Oh no. Oh, Fordola's here. Oscar, it would seem Fordola here has come all the way to Gridania to find us. I have explained the situation, but she insists her business is urgent. Aye, it'll be over sooner if you shut up and come with me. Alright then. Who are we to argue? He's alive.
Arenvold! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Oof.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Afraid so. The chirurgeons say I may never walk again. Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide. Look, Alfino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them.
Some things may have changed, but the adventure isn't over yet.
I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
It's a bummer.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
It's nice to see Fordola come all the way, you know, full circle from being the angry Imperial she used to be. Alize. You can tell me later what that was all about, but judging by the set of Alfred's jaw, it appears to have done him some good. Thancred and the others have already left the Rising Stones, and according to the communications officer, Amalja and Kobold forces are also bound for Cartano as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Alamigo. We must do the same by saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. We should get going. On joining the battle at Cartano, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to participate in the battle and view these scenes in their entirety. Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Here we are at Cartano.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Sharlayan, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroid's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
Why, thank you.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Alrighty. So. Oh. Listen well, friends. The Telophoroi are sweeping across Cartman. As for the Asian, he was briefly sighted above the battlefield, but has since vanished. He likely intends to watch events unfold from afar. Thus far, the movements of the lunar primals have proven difficult to predict, even when poised to ambush our troop. Whatever the Telophoroi's plan may be, the primals are our primary targets. Understood. They will not elude the Scions for long. Oh.
Prepare yourself!
Let's give it our all!
Got a whole bunch of materials. Spike it out. So, Graha said he's going to keep these people occupied while the rest of them now it's basically concentrate on Speed is going west, he wants east. There's Lucia. Temple Knights. Oh, this is cool. As the Scions spread out across the field, Alice and Graha took the fight to the Telophoroi. Oh yeah, fighting ass. Alice. Red mage, so when you're fighting as an NPC, it's slightly different from the standard.
Allow me.
The way that, what do you call it? The ability works. So we get to throw magic at our enemies. More. I think they simplify it when you're playing as an NPC just in case you've ever played the class that they are.
Just the beginning.
Graha's up there tanking. Oh, we killed him. I healed Graha a little bit there. Okay, got some temperate to cure. Where are they? Angela, not me. There we go. It's hard to find and click. Hey, we cured some tempered. There's Daniel. Do you see that? The glyph. Yes. How worried should we be? Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Cotton. But now that I am here, things have become clear. The flats conceal an etheric confluence, like to the pillars of the Azim's step, but greater in scale, far greater. The glyphs that Fandaniel has conjured reach into its very midst. And I believe I know their purpose. Should the Lunar Primals destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The resulting disruption to the flow of ether would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. That he would go so far cometh as little surprise. We must needs protect the confluence at all costs. Well, that's not good. Lunar Odin. And I'm Urianger. Malefic. So we can heal the confluence while we dip.
I shall protect you.
Come on. We have an area heal.
My turn.
May the 12 guide you.
I'm not very good at astrology, so I'm like, how does this ability even work?
with you.
The best defense is a good defense!
Vaulted up shield. Very healing skill. Not as quick as possible. Odin, I've had enough of your... doesn't even have enough legs. Big one. Gotta do that. I'm gonna beat him before he finishes casting. Otherwise, we would have lost. We just barely got it through. Whew. That was close. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing with Astrolabe. Meanwhile, Grahatia and Alisaie prepare to lock swords with Lunar upon. What version of Graha? Looks like Black Mage Graha. Got an area. Select freaking enemy.
I have you now.
Oh, I had to interrupt him. He says it. Yeah, we'll resume from where we were. We failed because I didn't interrupt his casting. That's alright. We can jump right back into where we were. Sometimes the hint as to how to beat things is down in the chat box. Okay. Let's try this again. God. But we stopped the moths. Get back fighting them. Fire spells until I'm out of these. Go back to ice. That lets our MP come back, so I had to use a bunch of different stuff. Come on now. Where have you gone? Stop. Gotta kill these things again. They're not moths this time. No, we don't. More. We do it. We did. Sorry for the quietness of my talking. That was rather stressful. But, alright. Success. At the selfsame moment, you stand shoulder to shoulder with Alphino and Stinian, resolved to lay Lunar Frit low. Alright, Stinian, you shall be my dance partner. Let's go. He does essentially the same attacks he has in normal incarnation, plus that thing that he's just way stronger than the original boss. He's got Infernal Nails.
You're finished!
Justinian's good at taking them out himself, so we don't have to do all of them go. We avoided all of his big jumpy moves. Back here. A lot of them. Oh wow. This Star Diver with all of them. Thanks, Nidhogg.
I will not be outdone!
Whew. Take that, Lunar Ifrit.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Get back here, you little shithead. So, because it was in the heat of battle and hard to see, Estinian called on the power of Nidhogg to do some stuff he isn't normally capable of, and kill all of those spikes that Ifrit put up, because we wouldn't have been able to kill them fast enough on our own.
Glory be to Garlemore.
Well, crap. Alphino's angry.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
We know things are bad when Kane Senna has to get into the field to heal people on her own. Oh, there's a sylph doing some healing.
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
should have been quicker. But I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
Yes. Well, you've come this far.
It really must count for something.
Scrolling credits, we don't need to watch those. Emmerich. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Ishgardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. You've thought of everything, Lord Emmerich, and may I say how much I appreciated the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. Humph. I merely grew weary of wandering the Far East. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telophoroi have been driven from Cartano, 'tis likely the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorza's first joint military operation, however, I am confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while our forces keep the Telophoroi at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of polluted primates. And given our expertise in the field of etherology, we are better qualified to find a solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's dominion. There is a time and a place for formal investigations, of course, and certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Very well, my friends. I confess I had hoped to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telophoroi's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. So, should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it's all but certain that the Telophoroi will mount an all-out invasion. And then it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us. For you. In In the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities, the final days themselves. Yes, all right, Alphino. We need... That was a little harsher than I thought. Yes, all right, Alphino. We need a plan, not portents. As Thancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manner of places, not least... Charlian. According to Kryl, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telothroi, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear, the Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortuno's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation, I do heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Charlian hath ever been the wellspring of etherological knowledge. I care not where we go. Here or there, my lance will be ready. And what of you, Oscar? Might you be persuaded to join us? Thought, of course, for Charlian. Hear, hear, it is time we laid bare the Telothroi dark designs. It appears we are in agreement. We have but to wait for Kryl to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion, but with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. Meanwhile, in the Garlean capital, and there's the weapon reveal. Xenos is now one of the jobs they introduced for Endwalker.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply?
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
see.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
The towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
I don't like that one bit.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Darkness comes, and with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Feel free to guess who that was.
Everything all right back there?
At solemn dawn, grim purpose shines, in gazes cast toward moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps to guide what end betides. And next time, we'll be starting Endwalker. Until then, there's Tataru.